Halo guys, kita mulai streaming lah ya. Nanti malam baru main itu Gears 5. Gears 5. Gears 5. Yo 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 yo. Ini kenapa banget? What the fuck? Nah, Gears 5. Kita menghindari. Kita keluar dulu. Restart lagi gamenya. Apa yang tung 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 tung? Orang hack beda ya. Belum. Let's go. Semoga nggak keluar ya, semoga nggak keluar. Oh iya, ini masih di kubik anjing. Ini berani banget. Ya, paling force close sih. Langsung saja ya kita gas ke videonya. Udah buluk sekali. demotif. Otaknya tambah hancur dah. Aduh. Halo Mas Bro. Aduh. Subscription.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Sangat berani, guys.
Well, we're on the way.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance.
Panik ya, Cok.
Marvellous goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So, a breakthrough already.
Saja panik ya kan, takut.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Drogba. Gerrard. Massaro. Edmilson. Now it's Iniesta. Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Massaro. Edmilson. Otto cuts out the pass. Now it's Drogba. Iniesta. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet.
Hullet.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And the
Anjing kan,
shot!
ngeselin ya. Ini bulit-bulit tuh ngeselin aja.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. It's Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto. Anderson.
Shimizu Espul's definitely like they're pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Hit it! It's Park Ji-sung. Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Bahaya.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Shimizu Espul's leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Edmilson. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lorient are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's De Bruyne. That's very neat. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta crosses. Big chance, corner.
Double.
Tries to get it clear. And this is Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Otto is always looking to play quality balls. Anderson looks to the other side. Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. De Bruyne. Edmilson. Piqué. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Roberto Carlos. That's Gerrard. Desailly gets over and intercepts. That's it, 45 minutes up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Lorient really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lorient are looking to go forward now.
Lari, lari, lari.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away,
Aduh,
and it's
anjing, kalah.
hoisted clear.
Aerial Ford. Aerial Ford. Marcel Desailly.
Lorient have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Pak Ji-sung.
Drogba.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Ganti. Kacau.
So we have movement on both benches. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Pull it. Vieira. Anderson. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lorient needing a change of fortune here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos clears without hesitation. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Haaland. 60 minutes played. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Anderson. Otto. Oh, good effort!
Haaland.
Just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Halo guys, halo yang baru datang.
So here comes a substitution. Edmilson.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And here's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Showing great feet there. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Wis, jelas.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. And straight back out.
They may end up with some regret with the...
Oh no, what has happened here? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kubo. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez powering forward here. Now it's Haaland. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Zanetti. Now he's off and running. Anderson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lorient are looking to break at pace. Here's Kanu. Kubo. Just 5 minutes left.
Lorient really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Chiellini. Kubo. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now Kanu! Aguero!
Aduh, anjing.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he's there to clear it. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle.
Oh, kontol.
Lorient
Kontol banget nih
They
game,
had their moment.
kontol.
Tai kucing ya, jauh lagi gua. Aku masih tadi sama Saroy. What the fuck, dude? Aduh. Tim scam ini lagi. Consadole Sapporo. Roberto Baggio. Desham, Didier Desham. Hadir komando. Halo komando. Komando, loker komando. Gimana nih komando, loker dulu dong. Sulit ini sulit. Mana Kang Deden? Di mana Kang Deden? Bos-bosan mah harusnya bisa lah. Donet-donetnya mah bisa lah. Bos-bosan mah. Aku kasih temu Budiman.
Oke. Ngapain aja sama Budi? Di sana ngapain aja?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours
Rencana
vivid and vibrant, songs
rencana
loud and
safari
proud.
silaturahmi.
The tone for this
Jakarta ke
game is
Bekasi.
well and
Kelas.
truly set.
Kelas Kang Deden.
And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Informasinya. Nanti ya main-main ke sini nanti weh.
Robson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. Cruyff. Robson. Vieira. Robson. Robson! Oh, crossbar! And it's hoisted clear. Chiellini. And it's Ed Nielsen. De Bruyne. That's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero. Closing in on goal. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Robson. Vieira. Now Robson. Robson going face to face with his great rival. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lorient are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Nice.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Wah.
Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu.
Tabrak Maldini, cuk.
Consadole, Sapporo are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Cafu. Now it's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Info Kang Deden, info.
Roberto Carlos. Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Ih, nah, itu.
Cruyff. Robson. And it's Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. And it's Del Piero. De Bruyne. Iniesta.
Alah passing apa di
Cruyff.
situ.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. Iniesta. Gerrard. Gerrard has been caught there.
Pelanggaran,
It's a foul.
set. Tiny. Hai Tiny.
Pass somewhat off target.
Wah, anjing
And
mati,
that's a goal
Cok.
kick.
Hai Tiny. Woi, mati woi kamera gua. Udah. Ini aja dulu. Diamnya aja dulu.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Aguero. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Schneider. This is a promising build-up. Iniesta. Zanetti.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
It's Cristiano
Ya anjing, di
Ronaldo!
bola anjing.
Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Terrific effort!
Kenapa tuh tadi?
And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and
Ditiru.
analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is one...
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Lorient really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Drogba. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Very nicely done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's straight offside.
Sama formasinya, bro.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
Consadole Sapporo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Cafu, aimed at the far side. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ronaldo is
Offside.
flagged offside. Maldini. Schneider looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, easy pickings there. Lorient are looking to break at pace. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Del Piero. And there's the shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Waduh.
Changement pour Lorient. Le numéro 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 22.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Le numéro
Cruyff.
21. Le numéro
Lorient perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Throw in. Showing good feet. The muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's Olmo. Roberto Carlos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? He's got away. Oh, good effort. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Bonucci. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's cut it out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chiellini. Kubo. Makalele gets over and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Edmilson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Changement pour Lorient. Le numéro 13.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Remplacé. Le numéro 7.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never,
Ah,
though.
anjing offset, Cuk.
Kanu gets flagged offside. Schneider. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's McAllister. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot!
Nice.
It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Endrick. Looking to play him in.
Ah, iya anjing.
Maldini. Seedorf. Del Piero. Rummenigge. Well seen. And that will be the
Sama
final
bangkai,
act.
bangkai.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what...
Bangkai, bangkai.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Aguero ventures forward. Drogba is onto this. Aguero. Drogba. Drogba! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Johor Darul Tazim finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Driven in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zanetti crosses.
Enak umpan gitu ya.
Lorient with the corner. They're first. Backward it goes. Can he finish? Nicely spread. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. Drogba into the channel. And this is Stoichkov. He's and a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's gone backward here. Goes for a shot!
Subtaktik.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. It's a really well-measured ball. Now the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Lorient have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. Bergkamp.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. And it's Bergkamp. Passes short and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Jauhan
Casillas
kejauhan.
breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Bergkamp. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has real chance! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Ada trik R2. Oh.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're
Oh, ada
dazed.
orang.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's through here. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the header! It's hit the crossbar. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Lorient heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And this is Drogba. Oh, good read. Silvestre. And Adams. Rui Costa. And it's Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Drogba!
Anjing masuk,
And
Cok.
that's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense...
Header! Oh, off the bar! Crossed in again, and he's following up!
Anjir.
No,
Bangsa,
just not
bangsa.
quite.
Well, he
Yang
looks a little
terus.
annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that's a throw-in. That's a good ball. Bergkamp, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rodri. Van der Vaart. Rui Costa. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Lorient ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Aguero!
Anjing jauh.
Now that has posed a few
Aduh,
awkward
banyak peluang yang
questions.
gagal.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rui Costa. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Van der Vaart proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gerrard. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Jembat,
And
jembat.
for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rodri. Silvestre. It's Van der Vaart. And it's Bergkamp. That's a shade optimistic. Knocks it into space. Now it's Aguero. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Kasih itu dah.
Now it's Rui Costa. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Jembau, jembau.
Elects to cross. And that's been well dealt with. Aguero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. And he's got the big chance.
Enak banget.
And no mistake. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that's it.
Ah,
My thanks
suren
to Jim.
kocak.
We both wish you a very good evening.
Baby, not
Signore e signori, benvenuti al
So
Efootball
bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Por favor.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Ferran Torres. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. And here's Raul. Tries a shot!
Ya anjing.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Lorient finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Gerrard. Zanetti is wide and can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lorient with the corner, they're first. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Messi. And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's straight offside. Now it's Aguero. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. He leaps for it.
Enak banget.
And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce
Ball
a really
and
fine
ball
spell,
and
which for
ball
me
and
deserved that
ball.
equaliser.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking tidy in possession here. And Shevchenko!
Anjing.
Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more.
I think you have...
Goes for a shot!
Anjing, gol lagi, cok.
That's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Oh, he's been caught on a decent chance! Well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting.
And a chance!
Anjing hat-trick, cok. Drogba.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Zanetti. Lorient have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Senesi. That is ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Casemiro. Not the most accurate pass. He's on it, can he get away? It's a good run down the right. Good read, needed to be. Deftly away. And that has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Jong. And here's Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Senesi threads one in. Ferran Torres. Great chance!
Wah, anjing
Oh,
enak
he's
banget.
done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to
Aduh,
hit it
anjing
with
drop banget.
great control as well.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Lorient really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Aguero! He's done very well to get to that.
Aguero is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Wih bang, alhamdulillah.
Ferran Torres, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. De Bruyne. Edmilson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Aguero. Aguero! Senesi attempts a clearance. Rodri.
Bangsat.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Chance!
Anjing.
And that's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Shapes to shoot!
Wah, anjing.
Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Gimana Bang Golib aja. Ajuin aja bang.
sostituzione per il Lorient. Numero 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the
Anjing gak
ball.
jelas.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Bangsat nih.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
De Ligt cuts it out. Raul. Nicely aimed pass.
Kurang secure anjing.
Dani Olmo. McAllister. Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! Kubo. McAllister. Now it's Endrick.
Ah!
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Shevchenko. Raul looking to receive it in space. Kubo looking to play him in. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Casemiro. Raul
Jauh banget lagi
looking to pass their way up
64
the
cok.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path.
Gembel.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dani Olmo. And claimed it back swiftly. 75 minutes played. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. And here's Shevchenko. Lovely, now then. And that is masterful defending. Now it's Endrick. Kubo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Not a hint of offside here.
There's much frustration as to the
Offside
lack of a
lagi.
touch to finish that off.
Chance for Kanu. Lorient have got it back and they'll have another go. De Ligt. Casemiro. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ferran Torres is onto this.
Jalurnya lagi jelek banget anjing.
He is through here. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kubo. Here's Kanu. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. Just the keeper in his way. Chance! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Kasih gua seri
Just when
aja
they
lah.
thought they may be in at
anjing.
one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Lorient give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Well timed,
Ah,
excellent
kontol,
interception.
kontol.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Lorient perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that...
Jemput. Anjing jauh banget lagi turunnya. Ih, ngentot perencana. Main apa, Cok ini, Cok? Jembut. Formasi apa tadi, anjing. Bisa gitu.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Mateus receives it in a good position here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mateus, Cristiano, decent chance!
Aduh,
And the
ngantuk
assistant
turunnya jauh
referee
banget lagi
rightly
tadi.
gives him offside. Nice bit of trickery. Not the most accurate pass. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Aguero. Zanetti.
Gu,
Zanetti got a long way
rela,
forward to join the attack.
anjing.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Bangsat, bangsat.
Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ini anjing, pay to win banget sih ini game.
Carvajal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Aguero. Now it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. So what can they make of this? And it's Stojkovic. Luis Suarez. And he shoots!
Wah, anjing
And
beneran
it's
tuh.
in! They are purring,
Ah.
truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Casapia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Played out wide, and he's quick to return it, and he's cut it out. Now he's had a shot! And no mistake. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. This is a promising build-up. It's a really well-measured ball. Ronaldo chasing after it. Lorient are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Zanetti gets it clear. Cucurella. Mateus receives it in a wide position. Edmilson. Iniesta. Well, that pass isn't the best. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's been hooked away. And they're back on the ball again. Edmilson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Aguero. Iniesta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Gerrard. Drogba.
Lembut.
And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the
Circle.
message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Lorient can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's De Bruyne. And that's going wide left. Brilliantly cut out. Threads one in.
Marcel
Well,
Desailly.
that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Stojkovic. And here's Raul. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go...
Shot, surely! In he goes again. And it's
Bangsat
there!
banget.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of
Aduh,
their
polos
foes.
banget. Wah!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Casapia. Gerrard! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ayo Kwanu, Kwanu, ayo Kwanu.
Changement pour Lorient. Le numéro 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So could they be onto something here?
22. Drogba. Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro
Mateus.
23. Le numéro 7.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Le numéro 20.
Kubo. Thinks about the shot. Casapia needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Raul. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of... He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Carvajal has it in a... Oh, good play! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
El Hadji Diouf.
And it's Roberto Carlos. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Raul deals with that comfortably. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's in a great position here. And he's quick to snatch it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Casapia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising. That is a brilliant interception.
Anjay,
Raul.
anjay.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it out wide. Cucurella has the space to scheme. Takes it. A header!
Gak
And
masuk
that's a
akal,
sharp
anjing.
finish.
Alah,
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3. McAllister. He's in a good position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Luis Suarez. Now it's Raul. Good ball, good take. Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Taken back almost at once. Kubo. This might spell danger. Luis Suarez. And Mateus. Canu. Tries to pass it through.
Additionnel.
Cucurella is one whose deliveries we all know about. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Some intricate passing. He's having a hit! Brilliant from Hendrick! A finish of true class! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the hook.
And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they...
Anjing, udahlah. Kalau streamingin malah turun nih. Oke guys, nanti